All right, peace is you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Akwev that's tuning in right now. The double honor to Apostle Elders of GMS for you want to teach for, man. You know? So, we're going to hop right straight into it. You know? This lesson basically going into the end is near. So, I've been watching this lesson be edifying, man, because, it's a lot going on. Uh, Things is happening still with the strikes, still with the dollar crashing, MOTB right around the corner. Lawless society, man, is in the air, man. You know? So without further ado, we're gonna hop right into it, man. You know? I wanna open up with this. Then this is Matthew 16 and 3, and it reads, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, can ye discern the face of the sky? So like ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the time? So right, man, you know, all you hypocrites, you 2/3 and you heathens, y'all can see that a lot is going on. You can see that these port strikes is gonna affect our goods and stuff, but you can't still discern that these are in the end times, man. Salakia for the silence in the background. But right, man. Salakia. So right, man. You know, and Yahweh Shim outside is he's letting these things run rampant. He's letting these things loose. These plagues, the famines, the destruction, man. Because when Yahweh Shah get here, it's the ice on the cake. It's gonna be full on destruction, man. And let me grab something to back that up. And this is Matthew 10 and 34, and it reads, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth." So right, when Yahweh Shah get here, don't look up like you Christians will. Y'all gonna look up and think that, oh, we in good graces. We're gonna hold hands. We're gonna travel. We're gonna do this and that, right? Don't think that Yahweh Shah has come to bring peace, but what? I came not to send peace, but a sword, man. So right, Yahweh Shah is coming to bring destruction. That's what that sword going into, destruction, man. You know, and you got these 2/3 over here, running rampant. But hey, man, we gonna get right into it because at the end of the day, man, we doing this for the Lord. We doing this so that we can ultimately be saved, man. Because destruction and missiles is gonna hit America, man. And this is what we have to do. We have to come out and we have to warn our people that it's not fun and games, man. That playtime is over. The Lord is tired of seeing wickedness throughout this whole land of Babylon, aka America. He's tired of seeing our people do wickedly. Even though we're not the wicked, we do wickedly because we following the ways of Esau, Edom. We following the ways of Babylon, man. you know. So right, let's continue. I came not to send peace, but a sword, right? And he's also going to come with, our angelic brothers on those chariots, brothers that might have passed on this side right now, and brothers that will eventually have to die for the word, for Yahweh Shem outside, will come back with Yahweh Shai and already in those new bodies, man. You know, helping bringing that destruction, man. And Lord willing, we 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 are part of that number because that also means we're having a hand in the destruction of Babylon too, man. We'll be able to aid Yahweh Shah in bringing the destruction here, man. You know, Yahweh Shah is gonna come in the power and the glory of his Father, man. Technically, he don't need us, man. He could destroy this whole planet by himself, man. Scriptures say one angel could destroy this whole planet, man. One angel. It's about to be 144,000 men, chariots, and Yahweh Shah bringing a lot of destruction to you heathen nations, man. You know? And that's why Israel right now is getting bombed on, man, to let you know that, hey, we're going to end up going back to our land, man, because you got Amalek dwelling there. And that's not Amalek's land, man. That's our land. You know? You got our people thinking, oh, no, we from Africa. Africa is our land. No, it's not, man. You know, we are not Africans, man. You know? We do not come from Africa. Those people don't even acknowledge us, man. You know, they don't want nothing. They don't look at us like brothers and sisters. You know, and actually, if you do research, Africans in the school system, they they get taught that blacks and Africans are two totally different people. But then on this side, you got our system telling us that we come from over there, man. You know, but right, let's continue. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, right? Because when all hell break loose, you know, all that friends and we know each other, we friends, and all that's gonna be out the window because you're gonna be fighting for survival. You're gonna be fighting for that last piece of bread. Scriptures say, man, you know, friends is gonna fight like enemies, man. I'm actually gonna grab that. Let me get 36 first. And a man's foes shall be they of their own household. So right, the foes of men is gonna be they of their own household, man. You know? So let me grab this other script. And this is second address. Actually, I want to get all of this because I was gonna get some of these anyway. And this is 6. I'm gonna start at 22. And it reads, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Right, man. Hey, call all y'all about some outside because I was gonna get these scripts anyway, going into the port, you know. But as you can see, in my state and some other few states, the ports they on strike, you know, because they feel like they're not getting paid. Ultimately, that's spiritual. The Lord set that up to slow down the resources that's coming in America because in a minute, you know, the resources is gonna be totally cut off, and then we totally ain't gonna have nothing here, man. And once again, our people was panic buying, man. Just like what happened in 2020, you know, or 2021 when the C19 hit, our people were panic buying and it was emptying the stores out, you know. So it's just like that all over again, man. And I believe something bigger is gonna happen, you know, because the ports being shut down is a huge thing. That's the only way we get goods imported through America. So if they cut it off, man, you know, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere because corner stores only hold no more than 3 days worth of food, and everybody's gonna clean it out within 10 minutes, man. You know, so this place is about to experience what true pain and true suffering is, man. Because right now, you know, the Lord is calling on his people to return, to repent by way of the prophets, man. So if you're seeing men out on the corners with garments, you know, they out here prophesying the word. They out here, they're the extended hand that the Lord is stretched out, man. But our people is they're not gonna take heed unless they're part of the elect, man, because only the elect is gonna hear these words and they're gonna repent and they're gonna turn, man. You know. So let's continue. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, right? Through all the panic buying, you know, it's gonna be so much panic buying. It's gonna be no resources being in America, you know? No resources being imported here, you know? So with all that, the storehouses, which is your supermarkets, your stores, your corner stores, your convenience stores, then they're gonna be empty, man. Just like what happened in 2020, you know? That event took place, you know, and they did that to study the minds and the behavior of of you two-thirds and you heathens, man. You know? So let's continue. Uh and the trumpet shall give a sound, right? And you know that's the city alarms, you know, that you hear go off every once so often. They they it's almost like what you heard in Purge almost, but it's like city alarms. You hear it all across through the city. Those is gonna go off, man. You know, um, which every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. So right, so when they hear these things, they're gonna be afraid. Why? Because a lot of people's gonna run rampant, and then they're gonna play those sirens, man. You know, just like in Purge, man. And that's why we keep bringing up that movie, um, especially election year. I keep bringing that up because you know we are in election year, man, and we believe things can happen this year. This is the hopeful year of the elect, man. You know, and this is what we've been praying for. This is what we've been looking forward to, man, because we don't want to be in America. You know, America can't offer us anything that the Lord can, man. You know, they call on you, how about me outside, man? Got a little friend over here that's been crawling towards me since I got here. You know, see, look, hey, angels, man. You know, they take forms of different things, man. You know, and that's how you know the Lord is watching us, man. He sent these angels, which I believe they take forms of like bugs and birds and stuff to let you know that the Lord got you, man. That the Lord is watching you. You know. Oh, sorry. You know, I'm not really a bug person, but it's lucky y'all about some outside. You know, but yeah, let's continue. Um, so right at that time, shall friends fight one against another like enemies. So right, they're gonna be like I said earlier, man. You know, like no, like Scripture said earlier, the Lord is coming to set variances on different men and households. The households are gonna be foes within each other, man. You know, a man's foes is gonna be within his own household. You know, friends, family, enemies. You know, and the earth shall stand still. No, Salaki, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. So, right, they're gonna stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and we're those people, man. But you know, men of the Lord, men and women, you know, that's been repenting, that knows about these scripts, that knows what's going on. We fear the Lord, but we're gonna move with wisdom and knowledge. We're not gonna be as scared as the two-third because they don't know what's going on. And luckily we do, through by way of the scripts, by way of the elders and apostles, the GMS camps, you know, the Lord opening us up to his word and these scripts, man. You know, there's a lot of these things over here, man. You know, hey, and it's funny, hey, a little off topic, but it's funny because you know almost every year we see a new bug or a new form of creature, and people say, "Oh, when did Earth get an update?" But that goes to show you that it's things here that dwell, that's been here that we don't know about. You know, that's why I said under these concrete, under your streets, we don't know what creatures lie beneath us, man. We know Leviathan is out there, you know, but the Leviathan more than likely settling all the way down deep into the ocean where the pressures is at, man. And we can't get down there because of the pressures. But look what happened when those 5 men a couple years back tried to, and what happened? They submarine uh imploded, man. You know, and he tried to get down there with a controller. That goes to show you Esau Edom, man. They'll do anything to try and measure the heavens, man. You know, but with all that money to go down there with a submarine that's controlled by gang controller, Jake ain't gonna do that, man. That's how you know Esau is crazy. So right, the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right, because everything's gonna be cut off, nothing's gonna be coming in and out. People's gonna be running rampant. They're gonna try and force they're gonna try and force the draconian laws, Mart law, you know. They're gonna be enforcing that here in America, man. You know. Remember when C19 first hit, they gave the WHO full access to the military just in case if another event was to happen like that again, they can implement laws that's more draconian, man. And ever since then, ever since then, Esau been trying to come up with some form of pestilence, that that that's just as scary as C19. They try to do it with the polka dots, I don't want to say it, but the in polka dot, but they can't. You know. So let's continue. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape. Right, and it's more than likely gonna be believers and the remnant. That remnant is it's filled with the 144,000, the believers, the men, the women. Salakia, a little crazy around here. Right. So, and this is what we praying for, to endure, to be part of that script. Because if we endure, we can see the fall of this place. Even if you die, you still come back in that new body, and you still see the fall of this place, man. And that's all we want. We want to see. Hey, Lord willing, Yahweh Shem outside. You know, Lord willing, I see the Star Jacob's trouble to the end, to the missiles hitting. Lord willing, me and my loved ones get beamed up. I really want to see everything, man. You know. So right, let's continue. And the men, Salakia, shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. Right, in the end of the world is the current rulership that we're in, which is governed by Esau Edom. It's not gonna be the end of the world forever, man. Just the current system that we're in, we're gonna be able to see the end of that, and then the beginning of the new one, because the new one will be ran by the Israelites. Starting with the elect, it's gonna be governed by the elect. You know, and that's what we're praying for. That rulership, that salvation. You know, the blessings that the Lord has promised to His people, to those that follow Him, man. You know, but it starts with doing the work. Because you can't just expect all these things and not do the work, not pray, not try to keep the high holy days, you know, law, statutes, and commandments to your best of your ability. You can't do that. You can't expect that if you're not doing that, man. You know, when you put in work, you expect a paycheck, but you got to put in work. If you don't put in no work, you get no paycheck. So we putting in the spiritual work so we can cash out that spiritual paycheck, man. Yeah, we not getting paid right now, but we believe and we have faith that we will get paid when the time is right. When the Lord says, okay, now it's payday, you know? untaxed too. The Lord said, I'm gonna give you tenfold, man. Esau, what he do? He make you work for 2 weeks straight, then pay you. Then say, you know what? I need to tax you 8 different ways, man. you know? Hey, this place, man, just gotta go. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. So some men will die for the word, but they're gonna come back in those new bodies. But then it will also be men that won't die, that won't taste death, man. You know? Um, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. So, right, we're gonna be changed into those new bodies with the law, statutes, and commandments embedded in us, man. You know, we ain't gonna ever go off. We ain't ever gonna have to wake up and think, am I going off? Can I do this? Can I do that? We're gonna already know. It's gonna be second nature because it's gonna be updated in us. It's gonna be encoded in us, man. You know, man, that shows you the mercy of the Lord because He given us a body to make sure we never go off, a body to subdue all things. You know, actually, let me grab that. Philippians 3:21. Who shall change our vile body? Right, the Lord is calling our bodies vile, man. You know, because these is weak flesh, man. We get sick, we get fat, we get tired. you know, we got to constantly work it out. We got to constantly keep doing this and that. You know, these bodies is vile. We can feel pain. You know, um, that may be fashioned like unto His glorious body, right? And we gonna have those glorious bodies, man. Yahweh Shah has that glorious body, man. Yahweh Shah knows what it feels like to be mortal and immortal, man. You know, and this is what we experiencing, man. We have to go through that experience to understand, you know, um, what it means to have, those new bodies and be low level. We can't rule properly if we never experienced sin. You know, that's why we going through what we going through now. You know, also because we went off. But you just can't tell a kid or somebody who just graduated, okay, you about to go straight into being a police officer if they never did the training. They don't know what it feels like to go through the training, to know what you can and can't do, you know? Even judges, man. Judges had to, in some way, went through some type of life experience, man. That's what we doing. That's why when we get to the kingdom in those new bodies, we're gonna govern it properly under the law, statutes, and commandments, under the how Bashimi outside, man. Because we'll know how it feels to be low, 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 man, to go off, you know? And that's why the Lord knows, man, every day, we sin in some form, man. The Lord knows that. Look at the society we in. Pork is in everything. You wake up and sinning, flesh gotta be pleased in crazy freaking ways, and you can't control your thoughts, and it's a whole bunch, man. You know. And shalom to my brother, shalom, King, shalom. You know, we out here on the Tuesday, little busy Tuesday, little nice out here. Say, you know what, I gotta do camp because I ain't do camp Saturday, Salakia. So I say, you know what, Tuesday, my next day off, I'm gonna make sure I go out there, man, through the spirit. And Thwada Abba Yahaba Shema Shai for, putting the spirit on me to still do this work, for allowing me to still do camp, man, because if you still coming out here, the Lord is still dealing with you in some way. You're not just coming out here because, a lot of brothers don't even do camp no more. A lot of brothers went from doing camp to just doing sit downs to not even doing sit downs no more. A lot of brothers is falling out. So right, according to the working whereby He is able even to subdue all things unto Himself. So right, man, those new bodies we gonna have, man, be able to subdue all things, to be able to not feel pain, and we be able to take on all forms of weather and fly and execute judgment on the heathens, man, because they still have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. They not gonna have those new bodies to where they just can't sin. They're gonna sin almost every day. A heathen is gonna go off in the kingdom, literally, and that's literal, man. You know, they're gonna go off in some form, some fashion, man. Just like now, we don't have those new bodies, so we subject to sin right now, man. You know, so let's continue. And Shalom once again to everybody that's tuning in. Daughter for tuning in, man. You know, even if it's nobody watching, hey, we still out here doing this work. The Lord watching, the angels is watching, man. You know. Second Esdras 15, and I'm gonna go at 14. Woe, men in destruction, man, to the world and them that dwell therein. So right, woe to the to this world, this current society, beast system, man, and them that dwell therein. So it's destruction on this place, man. You know, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. Right, civil war, man. You know, purge. You know, that's why that's why I called this. You know, uh, the end is here, man. You know, we here at the end times, man. We are here. You know, and a lot of things is happening. The big prophecies is really popping off, man. MOTB is here, man. Digital currency is here, man. They already trying to cancel the dollar out. You know, all these other countries, you know, pulled away from you know, the U.S. dollar, the bricks. You know, huh? What do you think? Give it 1 out of 10. Oh, I'm in the middle of doing a video. I'm sorry. A video. Yeah. But good. Right. You know. So yeah. You know, Lord Eve. She on some type of, I don't know, but she. Hey, this why we need salvation, man. I wish I would have seen her. She looked crazy. She was just out over here, you know, picking flowers and trying to sell them to me. You know. Right. This is Matthew 24:7. And it reads, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Right, famines and earthquakes happening every day. Famines is here, man. You see what happens with the docks, with the ports. Pestilences, hey, a new pestilence is about to arise, man. Trust and believe. We get into that season again, and that's when Esau is going to roll out. He's going to say, you know what? Right now, because they know that they won't have another chance, man. And the Lord is going to put the spirit on them to come down harder this time. That's why we keep saying, even after years after the C19, we keep saying the second lockdown, because we know spiritually it's going to be another lockdown, but it's going to be more draconian. You know. So right, one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. You know, those modern day weapons, man. Those modern day swords is, you know, your guns, your weapons, and stuff like that. You know, so our people gonna be out here loading up. I know a lot of people already right now saying that they purchasing guns. They getting guns in some form of way, man. You know, but hey, we got the Lord. We don't need a gun. We got the Lord, man. The Lord's gonna protect us. Hey, if the Lord truly love his men, trust me, he's not gonna allow some uh two-third nigga to take you out, man. You know? The Lord is gonna have, if he's gonna we're gonna have that dua, Lord willing. That's why you have to keep praying, mentioning your prayers to have the Lord set that dua over not just yourself, but the elders and apostles, the men, the women, the believers, and the elect, man, and your families and loved ones, because you're gonna need that in the times of Jacob's trouble. It's gonna be all hell breaking loose. It's gonna be other, super chaotic, man. So right, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard the kings nor princes. So right, they're not gonna regard, you know, whoever is next to the presidency, man. This the first time. Look, either way, whether it's Kamala or Trump, we're fucked either way, man. I truly believe whoever's sitting in that seat, the Lord is going to use them to implement that new, that the full on destruction that the Jacob Trouble, the purge like society, the cashless society. He's going to use them. Because either way, man, the other country's gonna look at, hey, if Kamala, oh, she a woman, that's too easy. They gonna pick on us, man. Trump, Trump crazy. He gonna do whatever they say, and boom, we are in a lose-lose situation, man. And that's how we like it, because that's how you know this place is about to go, man. You know. They shall, in the course of their actions, shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why? Because the lockdowns. Some cities gonna be way too dangerous to go into. Some gonna be barricaded. You're not gonna be able to even enter the city. You know, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed. Right? Because the pride of these people, you know, is gonna be this place gonna be destroyed. People gonna be crying. Houses burning, uh, everything, man. Um, and men shall be afraid, right? Grown men shall be afraid, man. You know, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. So, right, no pity, man. Man, women, children, slay elderly, old, young, maids, handmaids. You know, it don't matter what you are, man. Men are going. They're gonna be pushed, man. Everybody. Uh, like Joker said in Dark Knight, if I'm quoting it right, he said something like, everybody is a Joker or something, or everybody's crazy. All it takes is a little push. Well, that lawless society is gonna be that push that everybody needs, because then everybody gonna say, well, I have nothing to hold me back from doing what I want. You IG models, fucked. You, hey, y'all probably gonna get the worst. You women. Hey, I remember talking to an old coworker of mine about something like about Jacob's Trouble. I was telling him like, yeah, it's going to one day be a lawless society, and he straight up told me, he said he he wished it happened so that he could kill his baby mother, man. And I said to myself, if he's thinking like that, how many more of you women that didn't that did wrong by your husband, that played them, that did that? Y'all got targets on y'all backs, man. They gonna say F the kids. They want to take you out, man. They don't care. They need the kids by themselves, man. You know. Uh, but to destroy their houses with the sword and spoil you their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right. Spoil you the basically taking all your goods. You know, spoiling the your house. You know, saying, hey, I need that. I don't have that. You got what I want. Here, kids and all don't care. You're gonna have men out here taking men's wives. Hey, I need your woman looking pretty good. I need your food and your woman. And if you don't, they just probably just gonna lay you out first thing. A lot of men do that. They'll probably want to threaten you so that they can feel bigger, so that they can feel like they got some form of power over you. But then you might just have some men come in, and as soon as they see a man, they're gonna take them out. You know? So right. Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, right? An all-out war, man. War. We gonna be fighting. Countries gonna be fighting. While we fighting each other, countries gonna be fighting each other and throwing missiles. We throwing bullets and whatever we got at each other. They throwing missiles. So one big bar fight, man. Spiritual. You know. Hold on, because I want to link that up with another one of my other favorite scripts. Put that aside, Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Hey, that's a cold script, King. Throw for that. The love of many shall wax cold, man. You know? And it's already waxing cold now, man. You see everything that's happening, you know? People's out here killing people in crazy ways. People coming up missing, partners killing each other. A girl recently, I believe they said like 14-year-old girl killed both of her parents with no explanation. She just straight killed them. Hey man, this love of many is waxing colder and colder, man. You know. So right, my phone on 19%, and I got one to the store. But I told my grandmother that I was gonna do this lesson first. I'm probably just gonna grab one more and close out. Even though I did wanted to try and get to at least 40 minutes, but my freaking phone. But hey, man, Lord willing, this still was edifying, and I was able to get a lot of these scripts. Hey, and Thwada came for posted those scripts too. So 13 and 31, second Edges 13:31, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So ultimately, we all gonna be fighting within each other, but ultimately it's gonna be the spiritual and the physical fighting, the heavens and the earth, man. While Esau is fighting against each other, they're gonna turn around and try and fight against Yahweh Shah, man, and the angels. And that's a fact. We know that through the scripts, man. You know? So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Hey, the end is near. Brothers keep pushing. We almost out of here, you know? It's a whole lot going on. And we have to be mindful. We have to move with wisdom and knowledge, We have to be sober and vigilant. So with that, I'm going to give all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom to Akim and Agwev that tuned in. And double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who and teach well, man. Like how Apostle I like to say, on to the next lesson. You're only as good as the last lesson. So keep leveling up, stay in the spirit. A Bible ball soon, man. Remember, we almost out of here. The Lord is shortening this. Listen, the weekend keep popping up every time I look up. The Lord is shortening these days in crazy ways, man. And it came to a point where now everybody's realizing how fast time is moving, man. So they know spiritually, they know, man, that something's about to happen, man. You know, you got some people at least I can say they might not be in it too, but they know something is up. A lot of people still blind, they still doing what they do, but as long as we staying sober, stay vigilant, we gotta continue being those watchmen upon thy walls. Look, day ain't no night, man. Keep not silence, until he made till he established Jerusalem as a place on the earth, roughly paraphrasing. That's what we have to keep doing. Keep doing these lessons, keep blowing up the Lord's DMs. So with that, a Bible ball soon. Keep working, brothers. Stay strong and shalom.